is how you greet in Korean. So welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be differentiating between Hagwons, which is private school, and public school.
Right guys, so I'm gonna be explaining the Hagwon parts. So I'm gonna be the guy from the private schools. She's gonna be explaining
Public schools.
Okay guys,
all right, but before we get into that, so please subscribe, share our video, like and comment.
right guys, and also do not forget to use the notification button. This will allow you to see whenever we upload a new video. You will get a notification, or you will be notified, so that you can see what we have in store for you or what we have on our content. Otherwise guys, thank you so much again for people who have already subscribed, those who have viewed our videos. I hope these videos are helping you. Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's get started. So we'll be referring to our first thing, public, remember? So on a contract, on public school, normally it's only 1 year contract. Of course, you can renew it each and every year if the school still wants you, or you can always go and look for another school. But normally it's 1 year contract.
Okay, so for privates, of which is Hagwons, contracts differs. You can get a 1 year contract, you can get a 2 year contract, you might even get a 6 month contract, guys.
Yes.
It's a private school, so it depends with the director or the principal if they like how long they want you to be there and teach English.
Okay, our second thing, the schedule. So on public school, normally it's 8 to 5 or 8:30 to 4:30. So it's an 8 hour shift. You have 1 hour break. You have 10 minutes breaks in between your classes. Your class is 40 minutes. Some are 45. That's it.
Right. For private schools, the schedule is different. Now, why I'm saying it's different, for private schools, sorry, you can start your shift, or you can start working around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to be from 2 o'clock probably to 9 o'clock. Most people, that's the shift that they work, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 9 o'clock. So you have the whole morning to yourself. However, not all private schools are like that. Some, they do give you a normal 9 to 5 shift or an 8 to 5 shift, but some, it will be a shift that will be an afternoon shift basically. So with regards to tea breaks, you only have those 5 minutes breaks, where maybe after your period or after you've done your lesson, you can just quickly go to a toilet and then, or even grab some coffee and so on. So you only get those 5 minutes breaks. That is for a private school.
Okay, number 3, co-teachers. What is a co-teacher? A co-teacher is someone, or I can say it's a teacher that you teach with in a classroom. So with us in public school, you have a co-teacher which you teach with in a classroom. So it depends from school to school. In public school, some, they mostly with you in a classroom. Some, they're gonna participate in classroom. Some, they will let you lead on a classroom and teach alone. But most cases, they'll always be there in a classroom to interpret, translate from Korean to English, because of course we're teaching elementary school, which is kids. So most of them maybe sometimes do not understand. So you need an interpreter there.
Okay, cool. So I think she has explained what is a co-teacher. It's basically someone who's just looking after you at school.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's your parent at school.
Yeah. So for a private school, nope. you don't have a co-teacher. If you do, you are lucky. Hey,
Yes.
but do not expect to have. Do not
Yeah.
expect that.
Yeah.
So basically, what they do, you as an English teacher, you just teach alone. You handle everything in the class
own, yeah.
from the time you get in to the time you finish with your lessons. You are the only teacher there. Okay, so it also needs you to have control in terms of discipline control and all of that. So you need to maybe have experience. Basically, it will help you. It will make things much easier for you. But if you don't have experience, then I don't know. Okay, right.
All right. Number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. It's vacation days. Vacation days, you can refer them as an annual leave. So for public school, you get 27 days. Yes, you had me right. 27 days. So there are more days in public Hagwon. So you get vacation days. So you have summer vacation, you have also winter vacation. Normally you will take 10 days in summer and 10 days in winter, and then maybe the 7 days you'll take during the year. Okay, then we come to sick days leave. With public school, we have 11 days, which you have for the entire year for you to be sick. Okay, and then when you are sick, for instance, you have 3 days, and after that you have to produce, doctor's letter.
Right. Okay. So, hey, these ones are lucky. Right. For private school, guys, I think you've already guessed it. You don't have so many days. Okay. You don't have so many days. For private school, guys, you're always working, even when it's during summer and winter
Yes.
vacation. However, you do get plus minus 3 or 5 days during your summer vacation. It differs. Maybe you can negotiate for more days when you sign in your contract.
But it's unlikely.
Yeah, with your private school. But yeah, just know that if they're saying you've got like 5 days for both summer and winter vacation, it's normal. It's not a train smash. It's normal, guys. It's okay. Right.
Yeah. Even sick days as well. You get like maybe 3 days sick leave
Yeah.
for the entire year. Can you imagine?
Yeah. So it's like that, guys. And let's
Okay,
see.
move to the next point. 5. Number 5 is housing allowance. Housing allowance in public school, you get some certain amount fixed for every month, but mostly what they do, they pay to the landlord the money. Most cases, it's unlikely for them to give you money, but it happens to others from other schools. Yeah.
Yeah, so housing allowance, as she explained, it's actually the same. The school can offer you housing allowance. They can pay the landlord, the landlord on your behalf, or they just give you money, like maybe okay, I'm not gonna say the amounts, but they can like give you money for you to pay rent for whatever house that you are renting or whatever apartment that you are renting. So it's actually the same. Yeah, it depends. It's just a contract that differs, but it happens.
You can say it's the same. However, with Hagwon, sometimes they can pay you the house allowance, but in public school, sometimes you can't get it. Like you can't request for it. So most cases they pay to the landlord with public school.
Yep. Right. All right. So now we are moving to the paperwork, the admin. Yeah.
Responsibilities now.
So private, guys, you do need to submit reports.
Weekly,
monthly, quarterly. Yes, you submit reports, and you also have to do test your kids.
yeah.
Yes. So that is something that you always needed to do.
Yeah.
Okay? But for public, obviously, it's different. But just know that for private, there is admin work that you need to submit or that you need to do. can be weekly, monthly, or whatever. But there is admin work. Obviously, you will speak with your school. They will tell you
Yes.
what needs to be submitted and when.
Yeah, of course. And then with public school, with us, it's a sea breeze. It's a sea breeze. To be honest, there's no admin work with us. You do your lesson plans as normal, and you teach your classroom. There's no weekly reports. There's no test unless you want to test your kids, then obviously you can do that, but there's no restriction that you need to do that monthly or yearly or quarterly or whatsoever. So there's no pressure.
Some people are lucky. Okay, all right guys, so again now we are on number
6 or 7. Okay.
I think it's 7. We lost
All right.
count.
Yeah.
So guys, number 7 is the class size. For private, you don't have a lot of kids. Okay, you can like teach maybe like 8 kids. Yeah, for private you can teach 8 kids and do all your lessons with 8 kids, but they can be more. Okay, you need to expect that it's gonna be depend with the school size. If your school is big, obviously you're gonna have quite a lot of students. But if your school is small, normally private schools are very small. So that's why you'll find that they will have 8 kids, 12 kids, 15 kids. Yeah, so that's how it is.
Yeah. And with public schools, you can range from 15 kids to 30 kids. So in that case, you need to have, classroom management. So you need to be able to manage your class with a lot of students. However, maybe for instance, in rural areas, you can get less kids, like 15, 10 kids. It depends where you are or where you're situated in the country. All right, and then we came to our last point, and this is a big point. Okay, this is where we differentiate the salary. Of course, I'm not gonna say it's a disadvantage. However, the salary on public school is lesser than the private school. Mind you, we don't work so hard, so now we get less pay, if I may say. But however, public school in Korea, we get paid in millions.
Guys, before you can see, once you get to Korea, you are a millionaire. All right.
Oh
my God! Wow!
Okay, so from 2 million to 2.7 million you can get as an English teacher at a public school. A salary in public school is like a fixed amount. Like if I'm getting 2.5 million and have, for instance, 2 years experience, someone in another city will get the same. So it's the same. So there's a range that if you have experience, maybe 2 years, 4 years experience, and then you get the set amount, fixed amount. Remember as well, yearly it increased as well, but it's increased with a fixed amount as well. Well, yeah, that's public.
Right, yeah. This is a
Sorry, before you continue. Okay. Yes, what I didn't mention is when you're in public school, you actually can work without experience. So let's say you have your degree in any field, you can come and work at the public school. And if you have degree in education, that's a bonus, of course. That also counts. Whereas in Hagwon, I'm not gonna say you can't teach without experience. However, more Hagwons want someone who has experience in teaching, definitely. And with regards to degree, mostly they're gonna want someone who has degree in education or even master's degree.
All right, guys. Yes. So with regards to a salary, yes, Hagwons get paid more. You get paid more if you work in a Hagwon or a private school. Obviously, it's because of the work you do.
Yeah,
okay?
the workload.
It's quite a. I won't say it's a lot. Let me not say
Yes.
it's a lot. It's not a lot.
Don't give them that impression.
Yeah. But it's doable. It's doable. A lot of people are doing it, guys. So
Yes.
it's not an issue. But obviously, like I said, you get paid more than a public school.
Yeah.
The salary range is from 2.2 million to about 3 million. Okay, quite a lot. And it also differs. It's not like the public school. They've got stages like
Yes.
level 1, level 2,
yeah,
and so on.
like that.
With private schools, excuse me, it goes with your experience.
Yes.
So the more experience you have,
Yeah.
the more qualifications you have, the higher is your salary. So that's when you get more.
Yes.
So yeah. So if you do apply, guys, if you know that you've been teaching, you've got experience, and you feel like you like the private school or the private sector, then yes, feel free. You can apply. It's a private school, and obviously we're all here for money. So
Yes.
if you just want more money, then go for it.
Yeah. Now this is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you to able to choose whether you want to come to a Hagwon or you want to come to a public school. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, share our video, and
right.
like.
Yes, any suggestions, any videos you would like us to do,
Yes.
tell us, guys. We are open for suggestions. And you can comment below if you've got any questions. We will try our best to give you the correct answer.
Based on our knowledge.
yes, our knowledge and experience. So yes, guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch us on this amazing video. We hope to see you again
Very
and
soon.
please don't forget to use the notification button. Please use the notification button, guys. Thank you so much from us.
Okay, 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
So each and every time when you like greet in South Korea, you like bow. So now I was not sure what to do. Anyway, goodbye.
Bye.